2 slots remaining for the European qualifiers here for the major. And one of these 2 teams that is going to play right now is going to claim it. It's going to be either Team Liquid or Team Secret. I'm here with Lizard, ODPixel, I'm Shiver, and we are ready for a best of 3 to decide which one of those teams will be making a direct line to the grand finals. Not grand finals. There's no finals in this qualifier, but direct line to Stockholm for the major. That's right. And it's going to be very scary if you're in the lower bracket because OG is there, Vegas Squanner's there, Caban's there. Stop laughing at me, Lizard. It's very scary. Don't make fun of Cinderin.
I don't think Secret or Liquid care about that, honestly. I mean, all right.
Disrespect Cinderin.
No,
Famous
I wasn't
last
talking
words.
about Cinderin. I was talking about the other, those OG scrubs. No, not Cinderin.
Don't. You got to be prepared for Sind.
Yeah.
He's been building his whole life towards this. All those losses before were just to build the facade.
I mean, his team yesterday looked really strong today.
That was today. Yeah.
That was today.
That was today.
Yeah, today as well. Yesterday, they looked even better.
Yeah.
We are going to head into the game real soon. The teams were... The teams were waiting for us as well. They wanted to see the ending of that... NiP game and NiP OG game, and they are now also still... They had to still do their chores in between, so we're still having a slight delay.
Chores?
But we will,
These guys are like TI winners. They don't have chores.
Well, they have to tell their personnel...
They have like, people to do their bidding.
But they do have to tell their personnel what to do. So that's going to take a little time, and we will head into that draft. I'm just really curious to hear from you guys what you think is going to happen this series, because... You know, everybody says Secret, you know, they dropped to the lower bracket in their group, Group A. That's why they're here, because they came second in their group rather than first, which everybody was expecting. Oh, it's just Secret stuff, trying out draft. You said it even earlier today, Owen. You said that, Owen.
Don't look at me. I didn't say anything.
But what do you think of this matchup? What's going to happen?
I think we're going to see Secret beat Liquid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
2-0, 2-1. Come on, give us a bit more.
2-0. I think... What? Yeah?
Give us a bit more.
I think...
Sure. Explain yourself, sir.
Yes, please.
From what we've seen so far, I think that Secret have a bit of a better grasp on this patch. And I think Liquid... And now Miracle's had a bit of time off. He's had some stuff going on or whatever it has been that meant that he couldn't play last major. He was a little rusty in some of the games.
I mean, he did lose the first game.
Sure, yeah,
against
it's a real game, but he was a little rusty. This wasn't Miracle at 100%.
Didn't he have like a rampage or two? Wasn't he crushing?
But
old Miracle would have more rampages. Yeah, he'd have, of course.
I'm not saying he's not doing good. I'm saying he's at like 99%.
Oh.
So...
He's not... at his full power, right?
Maybe he is today. Maybe he's woken up and maybe like day one was the 1% that he needed to get him back to 100%. We'll see. But I think Secret I would still put them as the stronger team at this current moment in time.
Lizard, are there a lot of teams that play better if their opponents are better? What's the theory about that? There is some theory about that, right?
Have you heard the theory about the Mandela effect?
What is the Mandela effect?
I'll show you in action. Do you know the famous statue, the Thinker?
Yes.
Of course.
What? Okay, this is perfect. What? Can you show me with your fist in your head what is the pose that the Thinker is in? Do the Thinker pose.
It's like one is like this, the other is like...
I'm more interested by the hand by his face.
This?
It is that.
Okay,
one, right?
and what do you think the Thinker pose is?
He's thinking.
No, what? But you know what statue I mean, right?
Yeah, he's half sitting.
So how is she right?
I'm thinking he's doing like this, something like that.
Okay, so that's what you would go for. What would you go for?
I think one hand is extended, right? But the other one is like this. Yeah.
So where's this one? This one is under the chin.
What are you trying to do to us?
You're saying it's under the chin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to blow your minds. The Thinker statue was never like this. Some people also thought it was like this. It's actually like this. He has his mouth open. You don't believe me, but if you go and look at pictures of the statue right now, that is the pose that is it in. But you'll also find photos of people posing by the statue, not even emulating the right pose. They emulate the wrong pose. He has his mouth open and is biting his hand. My point in question is, a lot of people, when asked, will say the thinker has his hand to his head because we now live in a different universe. There's evidence that we have split universes. We were once in a universe where the thinker pose was this. Well, for some people, it was this. But now we are in a universe where it is this. Anyway, different
How does that tie to Liquid Secret?
In a different universe, Sind would be in the upper bracket. I don't know. I do have to tie into it somehow. But anyway.
You have to go on Synderen again. Is that it? You just gave us a 2-minute monologue just to this Synderen.
But no, it's true. Isn't that fascinating?
I'm done.
It is.
I'm done with you.
The thinker statue has changed, and nobody noticed. And don't get me started on the Berenstain Bears, but that's something for the Americans out there.
You know what? I have a clear line into the production room.
Yeah.
And I, thank goodness, can see that the draft has started. So they haven't done any bans or anything like that yet, but we will head into the draft so we can, you know, continue on with Dota Talk, which is why you'll join us here today, because this is the final match for today. Tomorrow there'll be more, of course, between Secret and Liquid here for the European qualifiers of the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 11. And we know that these teams have just watched the previous series, right? That's why they started.
Well, we don't. I mean, as far as we know, they could have been watching anime or something stupid.
No.
You know?
Anime?
No, that's what these teams do, innit?
Literally
out the anime.
have said that they will watch the series, the game, and then start after the game. So we know that they watch the game. Question is, we know that. I've gotten it as a fact. It's guaranteed. And I'm curious if we're going to see like Night
Stalker ban?
Yeah.
Do you actually adapt to the meta in like 15 minutes that you've got?
Do you?
I don't think you do. I guess you could copy-paste their strategy, but...
You gotta play it, right?
You still have to execute it properly the way that they have practiced and trained. I'm not saying these teams can't adapt to the situation in a matter of minutes, but I guess if you want to qualify, you have already figured out your strategy and your approach to the meta, and I think you just go with that. You don't.
They do ban out the Luna. I mean, that was a secret strat regardless. What are we going to see here is the question. When we saw Liquid yesterday, there wasn't too many unorthodox drafts. They had a very exciting game against OG, but the rest of the matches they had, other than the one they lost, it seemed kind of straightforward.
They were very straightforward and in the meta with those Terrorblade picks as well. It's just like your casual cores off the meta. I believe they'll continue that way.
Yeah.
They don't have to stray away too far away. Secret is looking very strong though as well, and I don't know. What do you pick to deal with Nisha? That's my question.
Well, yeah, I think both of these teams just have so many strats up their pockets. It's the drafting phase is
very
going to be
important,
very hard for both, but at the same time, these guys are two of the best drafters in the game.
Definitely. The way Liquid responded yesterday with that Winter Wyvern and Abaddon, that was next level. That was so good. And Secret as well. Puppy, I believe he had a really good draft this tournament, this qualifier as well. So we have an Earth Spirit, Darkseer isn't banned. What now, Puppy? What you gonna do?
Yeah, does he want to take the Darkseer away?
Do you get that Darkseer? Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's got.
You have to care versus Earth Spirit, Darkseer,
super strong. It is super strong.
5 seconds remaining.
And you have to pick your 2 picks now.
Yep.
So if you don't take that Darkseer, you go for Kotl. Alright. Kotl and Chaos Knight.
Ooh, bit of the Chaos Knight.
I guess they have been watching.
They have been watching.
They still
but
got
are
CK.
They going to play as an offlane CK?
Yeah, that's the question.
I mean, maybe they do, but you could see in that safe lane. I don't know. I mean, 33 really sold it on that offlane CK game. He really sold it as a very viable way to play the hero at the moment. And yeah, we'll see if Secret take a page out of that book as well. But obviously with those 2 picks, as we said, Darkseer is still left in.
Yeah, that's CK.
Do they want to go for the obvious Darkseer, or do they want to go for something a little different? I mean,
I'd go for the Darkseer.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, Kotl and CK most likely on that offlane the same way.
Yeah.
They're very powerful together too. You can put the Kotl on the safe lane as well. If you
I
want
mean,
to.
I'll shove him over once we see another
Oh, Team
support.
Liquid with the Jakiro pickup. Now you have to ban out that Darkseer in the second phase.
You can't let Darkseer get through now. You've seen these two heroes.
If you are Secret and you let Darkseer through, you're facing against a Jakiro with Ice Path, Macropyre, into the Ice Path, into the Earth Spirit damage. You have to get those BKBs instantly. Like, that has to be your first. Don't buy boots, don't buy sticks, just get BKB. Okay, Morph ban.
Alright, so
perhaps
believing that the CK is offlane Liquid. Looking
Nisha's Morph is amazing. So banning that out is definitely good.
Are there any other sort of niche heroes you can expect to be banned?
I mean, he plays a sick Medusa, exactly, but I don't know how. She's still strong, yeah, definitely.
Strong with the Kotl, and I mean, it works with these two heroes. You've got the CK on the front, dragging people in. The Kotl's ult, great to set up for Stone Gaze.
Look, production has 000 points. Nice.
Secret, do they ban that Darkseer? I mean, as you say, it's like Liquid set this up by not picking it. Like, by not picking it, they sort of know, to a sense, one of Secret's bans. You know, you're sort of forcing Secret to ban the Darkseer.
Yep.
But then, you know, is Puppey going to next level and say, well, we'll let you have the Darkseer? And then maybe Liquid's going to next level and say, we don't even want to pick the Darkseer. And then nobody's going to pick it. It might happen.
If I've learned anything, is that Puppey can out-Puppey himself from time to time. He just lets things go that are way too strong and then loses to it. It's like, yeah, take it. I'm going to counter you with this. And then it just fails. It has happened before.
Multiple times.
Yep.
Including in TI finals.
And
so they will
he's not going to out-Puppey himself.
He's going to keep it chill, keep it obvious, ban the Darkseer.
Ban the Darkseer. Clever.
Has to be done. Has to be done.
Team Secret's turn to
Bane ban.
Bane
coming out there too.
Bane ban.
Does that indicate any cause that Liquid might want to have that would really struggle with
It used to be like Nyx. That was
these single target.
That would suffer against Bane, but honestly,
I mean, you already have an Earth Spirit and Jakiro. These heroes are pretty good at messing up any sort of grips and plays from a Bane.
Yeah, just an interesting ban, in my opinion. Overall, not ban-worthy even. I don't see it. I don't get it. Why Bane would be banned, especially you have Bane and Kotl. That's horrible. That's disgusting, actually. Two position 5s basically right now. I mean, you can play Kotl 4 definitely. It's great to get that refresher force as soon as possible. But
if the Chaos Knight is offlane, we are assuming for now that it's going to be a Chaos Knight,
Liquid
right?
are opening them up to the chance that it is. Obviously, still banning out the position 1 Morphling.
Sure. I am curious. What do you want on the lane with that? Like, which other support? Because it's not going to be the Kotl, most likely.
You could get something like... they ban out the Terrorblades. This makes sense. Morphling was banned.
Magnus still in, by the way.
Yeah, if they get that Terrorblade, there aren't many heroes that can deal with him. Morphling is the best one, possibly, so it's good that they banned it. Nyx is still in, is it? It is. A hero that is definitely on the rise in the current meta.
10 seconds remaining.
It's good versus Earth Spirits and Jakiro as well. You have that built-in BKB, so you don't have to worry about that.
Team Liquids.
They get
Chen
and Kotl, the 2 men on their ponies.
Yeah, the heroes that have been...
Dude, everyone's on a horse. It's the horse strat.
Oh, it was blue strat last game, now it's the horse. Mount
strat.
The riders.
How many? I mean, you don't have many horse. Yeah.
Can you go
Mount strat?
Well, what does Chen ride?
It's a boar. Sometimes it's a Wildkin. Sometimes it's whatever.
It's everything, isn't it? Now.
Yeah, they're riders. They're mounted.
They're mounted. You can get a Bat Rider.
You can get Luna.
Mirana.
The full riders. Let's go.
4 riders. 4 horsemen.
We saw the strength of the full blue strat last game from NIP.
It's all about this synergy that Dota Chess has given us, right?
Luna is banned, by the way. You can't have Luna.
You can't. Lifestealer.
You called it.
I mean, I called it for Team Secret because I thought it's so good for them. But it's also a good snatch for Team Liquid. And Bane is good versus him, so I guess that's why. But overall, I never expected Bane to be picked, honestly. It's just a weird ban. I really enjoy that Shiver has to be putting all these.
They're all in the lower half of the
it's all
alphabet.
on my side.
I mean, so far, you know, Liquid, they've got a pretty normal strat going on. Secret definitely the one that's trying to push the boat out a bit with this Chen call.
There's so much. If Lifestealer goes for Radiance, which he most likely will, you're going to have Jakiro, Earth Spirit, Radiance, Burn. Man, that's a lot of magic damage.
That's going to hurt. And, you know, if it is something like a CK offlane, he's not a core that wants to buy like a pipe or anything.
Yeah.
Surely Magnus is going to get banned.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, your core's going to be...
PA, that's definitely a way to deal with that Lifestealer. If a PA has a good lane, plus you have the Chen buff. Yeah, safe lane PA on that Radiant.
I mean, the question is there any way Secret can switch it around and slip a Magnus in? So they have the PA Magnus? But I guess they're not because of the heroes they've got.
They can, I mean, why?
What did you do? PA mid, CK safe lane, Magnus off lane?
CK offlane, Magnus mid, PA safe lane. They can. Is it great? I don't think so.
You don't think it's the PA Magnus combo is that good that you sort of sacrifice your draft?
I think it's a great combination, but I don't know if you can sacrifice your draft for it. Exactly. So
let's see if Liquid agrees, because it depends on if they ban it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's still
it is possible. I mean,
they first have to pick a hero. Tinker.
We saw it yesterday.
The other day.
And he won. And
also,
it was a very similar draft as well.
It was against the PA.
It was against the PA.
Yeah.
Exactly. Forces her to get I mean, she has to get the BKB, no matter what. This has to be an early BKB.
So what, you talking Battle Fury into BKB, or do you not really want to see, you want to see the Deso BKB?
I'd rather see the Deso, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd rather see them work
you want to do something against the Lifestealer before he has the Radiance.
Because the timings are kind of skewed when you go for that Battle Fury. Lifestealer already has his Radiance by the time you get BKB.
Oh, dude.
Batman?
Dude. Liquid. Slaughter.
Dude.
The vision with the haze for the rockets, the missiles, the Lifestealer
Slaughter.
Dude.
We are missing a Tinker on the board. That's why we were zooming in on the
Tinker.
Get your Tinker out, Lizard.
I'll get my Tinker out.
Tinker.
Out comes my Tinker.
There he goes. There's the Tinker.
Put a mid. Yeah.
I'll put him mid.
Slap it in the middle.
There. Here you go, the Tinker. The Tinker, you called him the Tinker.
What do you mean?
Statue.
The statue?
The 2-minute monologue.
But if you go for Slaughter, there has to be a core Slaughter. Do you really want to have a core Slaughter?
Yes. You got a Lifestealer and a Tinker. Pick Slaughter. Oh, the Tinker. Dude.
One more ban for Liquid. Let's see if they value that Magnus.
I think it's hard to ban against Secret's draft because it's a puppy strat. Who knows what's happening here?
Who knows?
It's crazy.
If anything, if it was a straightforward one, you'd ban out a hero that is good against Tinker because you know you need a mid one hero. What is good against Tinker? What does well?
Dude, Ember Spirit. Mid one Ember. Zip zapping around.
Exactly.
Lifestealer's never going to hit. Fantastic. Bada bing, bada bomb.
Exactly.
They want an Ember Spirit.
Good call. Ember Spirit would be amazing.
For Liquid, Ember Spirit. Hot stuff.
Tide Hunter.
Not a Slaughter. I don't like it.
Another T.
Also a sea monster.
Disappointment.
Right, so the Tide Hunter is going to go on that offlane for the Dire most likely, versus the PA should have absolutely no issues.
Is it the first Tide Hunter we see on this mainstream?
Didn't they play Tide Hunter? Yeah, but didn't they play Tide Hunter yesterday with the Tinker, right?
Yeah, was it?
I think so.
Was it a tie, was it?
It was a tie.
It was a tie.
Was it?
Yeah, but they played almost the same combination of heroes, basically.
It may have even been, yeah.
Yeah, so...
So what for Secret now? You've seen a Tide. But you're right. Mid one, what does mid one want to play?
Ursa. This is what they're doing. They're putting PA mid, and they're putting Ursa against the Tide. Yeah, so they adapted. They adapted to the
mid one Ursa.
All right, so it's gonna be.
That's a juicy one.
The Ursa is actually gonna go to the safe lane, guys. So over here.
Oh wait, sorry, no, yeah.
We're gonna have the PA.
He might still play.
Will still play the Ursa, and Nisha plays the PA still.
I think Nisha is PA, yeah.
Yeah, Nisha will still play the PA, but take him mid.
I mean, he's fine mid as well. We've seen him on the Medusa mid.
Yeah, I just wonder which way around those two are going to play.
Yeah.
We'll see. Liquid versus a Secret.
We have to predict something.
I'd have to say, looking at this one, my money is on...
I think I am going for Secret.
Even though I said Secret's going to win after this, I think this is a little too puppy. I think I'm going to go with Liquid. They've got the Tinker against these heroes that are looking to punch people, and Tinker's just going to laser them in the eyeballs.
All right, what's the catch? What's the catch for Tinker? There is none.
PA, as long as you got vision, you can get the PA.
He lasers you, and then
I
you
don't
blink
see them.
TP out.
I don't see them having vision. I'm going with Miracle Tinker. Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Let's see.
I think this is
That's Liquid.
See what Puppy can do.
For me.
Yeah.
See what Secret can do with the call Chen, and it is a Chen again. Well, last time Puppy tried the Chen, it lost. I don't know. Did he try again this qualifiers and win a game with it?
I don't know. We had to jump so fast that I didn't get a chance.
We don't know. Chat knows.
Oh, chat always knows.
But we'll see. See if the Chen can win.
I think Nikes is also good versus CK on the lane. Tide is going to suffer, definitely.
Yeah.
And that might be their biggest problem. But if you dodge the lane, somehow, they're not dodging. All right, so Tide is definitely going to have a problem. He started with boost, though, so that's one of the ways of deal with your side. If anyone knows how to do it, that's probably your mind control. So he's going to run away. That's the plan, just run away.
Yeah. But the cores, as we expected, are going to be what it's going to be. Nisha sticking with the PA, but taking a mid one with the Ursa. Trying to get against the Tide. Will they get the lane switches and dodge it? Doesn't look like for now, as Tide is still going bottom for Liquid.
Have fun. Where is the good luck?
No good luck there. Reply with just have fun.
Just have fun.
Enjoy.
Just have fun.
It's honest.
Enjoy
you don't want them. You don't want them to have good luck.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, but
Screw the luck.
Yeah,
bad luck. BLGH.
Yeah, but
GF?
if you don't say good luck, it's
BL.
3 games of BL for yourself. That's how it works.
I see.
I'm telling you.
The karma is going to hit both of these teams hard, as good luck has not been wished upon one another.
Well, one of them has to qualify no matter what, so they'll be fine. Right?
Well, we don't know. We may be stuck in this series for eternity. It may never end. As Zai is going to get chased down a little bit here. GH going to look for the body blocks. And Matuma to trade quite some blows onto him. As Zai taking quite the hit. As he skilled the passive so he could get that little bit of a burst of a lifesteal, and Zai will manage to walk far enough away.
Yeah, Chen Por's there. Probably gonna...
Yeah, he's got Divine Favor to hit him up a bit.
Divine him a little bit, so he's fine.
Well, let's see. So the lanes at the moment.
Yeah, we're gonna see a tri lane here. Red Spirit, where is he? He's not around, is he?
Not your everyday tri lane. The CK Kotl Chen. Let's see how well Matuma Man can deal with it. It's mid lane, in fact.
Yeah, he's the dual lane on that PA.
And pressure's going to be on for Nisha.
They realize who they have to pressure, and yeah, they do it. I guess you could send Chen mid to help out. Kotl mid isn't really... is never a good play, because he can't use his blast there. If he blasts, you just push in, and Tinker is one happy camper farming under his tower, so...
I guess we're going to see the bottom lane play out pretty boringly. It's going to be Tide skipping the creeps, so farming under the tower.
Top lane's fun, though.
Yeah, top lane is definitely where action is. Matumba getting pretty low. At the same time, Kotl has to run, though.
He's got to keep his distance when they come in like this. And we'll see Matuma Man again. Lifestealer nowadays, I would imagine it is just going to be Midas Radiance. Once again, it's going to be what Matuma Man's going to try his best to build towards.
I think so too. Yeah, it's very good versus the illusions, good versus PA.
We'll see if Zai does a similar build to 33.
Yeah, he's just copying him, you know?
Yeah.
That's all. He saw him, he saw the way he plays, and just... I mean, 3-3, he had an amazing game.
Whoops. So there is a Puppy Chen in trouble.
It's got the Divine Favor healing him up. So he should be fine. They will turn towards GH.
What is that he's riding, by the way?
That is a dinosaur.
That's
a dinosaur? Is it? I thought they were extinct.
Yeah, I thought so too.
We almost got that.
She's making stuff up.
I don't believe that.
I don't know.
I don't believe that.
But he
Were
does
they
have
even
horns.
real?
I don't, well, do we... Well, what is that?
I mean, that does look like a dinosaur.
Goodness.
Not gonna lie.
Looks like you in the morning.
Damn, Owen. Thank you.
Got him. Poppy. It's got to run. Again, this Divine Favor is making it hard for them to get these kills. Fairy Fire will keep GH alive, and bam! No, not any longer. Zai.
Wait. So if you use your little mana-giving spell on CK,
Yes.
Chakra Magic,
Yes.
and then
Double crit.
you get double crit.
You do get double
Yeah,
crit. You do.
You
The
crit.
combo.
Yeah,
They
it's
saw the strat from NIP and they thought, well, you know what?
Oh, they got the
We can
most
do that
annoying
better.
creep in the game on Shen.
Oh.
The Setar Harpy, level 1. The Harpy, whatever it is. Just gonna... What is that? Like,
It
has
hurts.
500 mana.
Range.
The
You can do
Chain
5.
Lightning is like
Yeah.
50, 25 mana or something. You can cast it like a bazillion times. Amazing stuff.
Oh, mid lane though, Niche is he's doing right.
He's doing alright. This is the reason why Earth Spirit even started mid. Because he realized that Miracle needs help.
In the meantime, also Ursa is farming quite nicely on that bottom lane.
I mean, he's trying his best to keep up the farm with Tidehunter, because Tidehunter just naturally skips in between the tier 1 and tier 2. He does the same to the hard camp, so he's keeping up so far. He's doing well.
Illusion.
Yes, farm for Zai. Yeah, it's only the lifesteal that's suffering a little bit. Mid lane Niche.
Tower is under attack.
Has those illusions to work with now. Shouldn't have a lot of problems. He has to be careful. I mean, he doesn't have to be careful because he realized that Miracle didn't go for Rocket Laser. He went for, obviously, March of the Machines, and because of that, he's very aggressive. And yeah, it's definitely better to go for March, especially with how the map has been changed. You can farm pretty well in the jungle if the lane goes badly for you.
Pretty even, a little bit of a dive up top, but more like just continuously annoying Liquid there on that top lane.
Crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
block.
a roll. Got blocked. GA,
Another
in a
crit.
bit of trouble. One more
The
hit.
stun.
Stun will finish him off.
Got
And so,
Minute 5 runes.
On mid one. It's ready to go. He's got the ult. Couple of hits and mind control's gone.
Yeah, he doesn't care about that anchor smash of yours, bro. So many stacks on you. You're just instantly dead.
Yeah, Secret off to certainly the slightly better start here in this first 5 minutes.
I don't think Liquid is worried though, because as we pointed out, their lineup will come online regardless, but once Miracle gets a little bit more farm.
Yeah, definitely.
It might take a little bit longer, but
Who did they play against yesterday? Was it the real deal with the PA?
Why?
Yes, right?
Liquid?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
the real deal.
So there's that, like, they played versus that team, versus PA with Tinker and Nikes, and they won convincingly. I wonder if that is gonna make them feel a little bit overconfident in this game, and perhaps they're gonna be punished for their overconfidence. It does happen from time to time. You just trash someone with one draft, then you pick it versus another team and you lose.
Yeah,
instantly.
maybe. I mean, it's just going to spiral out of control. Mid one, he had this free lane. You know, sure, it had to be
He
done.
went Midas.
Tide had to pull it. He had it 5.5 minute Midas. That's the dream here for the safe lane Ursa. Once mid one sort of gets that
The
blink
roll
one
is
online,
here.
he's going to have such an impact across the map.
Puppy's here too.
Yeah.
Puppy with
With
his
the
little
harpy.
yeah. And the wolf for some more crits.
I'd say that's a rough start here for Liquid on sort of overall as the top. Yeah, so simply TP's out.
Easy. Does mean that Zai's by himself though, and the roll coming in as well. This could be Zai dead. He's going to try to...
He's trying to get
There's
the
more
right
hit,
with
Puppy here
yeah,
too.
the Divine Favor's coming in with that extra regeneration. Past the stick charges,
He's
Zai will
fine.
be fine.
Yeah.
Keep him safe.
Got those phase boots now as well. Has the salt to work with. Can turn, actually, can chase if he wants to.
Just so the amount of sustain he has with the crit lifesteal and with Puppy healing him up.
Puppy is definitely making this lane tick.
Yeah. And now they can look to try and dive in and
Now
maybe get the
double
catch
crit.
onto Kuro.
Illuminate
The
coming
blast.
through.
He's diving in. Zai really wants this, but Timberman does pop the rage. But again, these crits, they hurt pretty damn hard. Matu had to keep his distance. The Harpy zaps him. They're diving in on this top secret. They'll get 3 of them.
And he lives.
Can I change my wall?
They are crushing it, Secret.
6-0. That top lane. Is there? What do you do when you're Liquid? Do you switch things around, or
I mean, at the
you
moment,
still
you've
put all your eggs in the miracle basket?
Well,
yeah, I think. I don't think you switch things too hard. I don't think you switch lanes. You can't, to be honest.
I'm gonna put Tide top. Tide is having a...
Tide's just creep
Great
skipping,
time.
having a good game, yeah.
But then, I mean, even if you put Tide, I think he still dies to these dives.
He dies to the dives, and then you're laning Ursa versus Nyx. And Ursa is fine with that as well.
Especially because of how far ahead the Ursa is. Mid 1, 4.5k net worth with this Midas. He's going to have Midas blink before 10 minutes.
He's actually chasing that Ursa right now. At that invis.
Oh, Zai. Did he go too deep this time? Doesn't look like it. He's fine. He can just chase down GH. GH will roll away.
This time, unless there's a Harpy Zap coming.
He's got
he's so
phase.
speedy.
He's got the phase boost. He's chasing this.
He's on a horse.
Getting out of this one. Oh, the crit comes in, and they're going to kill both of these. Kuro cannot escape. As he'll run, dragged back by the Rift. Another kill on this top lane.
Man,
the offlane CK.
Offlane CK plus Kotl as well.
Plus this Kotl chain, like this tri-lane, I don't think I've ever seen this tri-lane ever in all the patches, but this patch, Secret had an idea, and it is absolutely crushing this opening.
And they give so much to the CK.
Yeah.
The Divine, the Chakra Magic as well.
Yeah, allowing him to get those extra crits. Extra lifesteal. And it's just been a disaster. Matumbaman is he's going to have a very, very slow timing on this sort of Midas Radiance.
Is he going for Midas, yeah? Like, I wonder.
Yeah. Does he feel pressure to have to try and do something else?
He's going... No, this is CK. CK is going for Midas. So he's going to scale super well.
If they're at a 5k lead and they're getting away with 2 of their cores getting a Midas...
Mid one with that blink already.
Look how quick this is.
Yeah, they're definitely hitting the timings. I mean, they're getting these items much sooner than they would usually expect, to be honest. So this is definitely looking great for a Secret. Tinker is possibly the hero that's there to save them. Rocky's definitely not.
No, not right now.
This top lane's just a no-go zone.
Yeah, and Ursa could just get pulled. Like that was the blink dagger showing. He just got called by the Chen and teleports back so that he can still have the rune and perhaps get a kill here on GH.
No, he rolls out.
Nah, not with Mind Control close by.
Mind Control does not have a whole lot though to work with. He went Arcanes and a bottle, so it's not like his inventory is allowing him to do much across the map. Just mana region to farm more effectively.
Radiant structures fortified.
That Midas is complete now on CK.
Yeah,
minute 10, is it?
Minute 10, 7k lead, and your 2 cores have got 2 Midases.
And
they are in such a dream position, Secret.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure on Miracle to perform really well. He's gonna hit that Travels, I guess, minute 13 or something. It should be fine. Not too bad.
Does it also mean that Secret is on an extra timer, by the way, because of that? Like, is there is there any worry there at all?
No, if you're Secret, I don't think you have a single worry at the moment. You have these 3 cores that are going to scale like an absolute dream, and 2 of them have Midases.
What's with Nyx? How's he doing with his Midas timing, I wonder?
It's going to be very slow.
Last time I watched him, I think it was like minute 6 Midas on that Nyx. This game around...
We're already
60.
at 11 and a half.
Yeah, minute 16.
Shiny. With the CK and the Chen, Secret also has no problem pushing towers.
They smoke up. They have lads. They could even take Roche or just go for that.
Roche.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you know that the Liquid's far behind. They're not going to.
They know though. The dire scan came out at the same time.
Then what are they going to do?
Yeah, they are going to fight this.
Machines in a pit.
Maybe GH tries some crazy steal.
And try, but
most likely won't work. But you never know. Kick a stone.
They did it.
Well, it's something, I suppose.
And an invis room.
Yeah, not even gonna try and steal it.
Well, they can just
dive them right now. They can just do whatever they want to.
Oh, Zai coming in from the back as well. The roll, GH tries to get out, still gets stunned and kill him. Like that.
Boy.
Oh boy, they are looking so strong. 10-0.
Oy.
I don't feel like there's a play that Liquid can do besides just trying to split. But even if you split, one hero ports, then Chen recalls him. That's it. That's how you deal with it. Tinker needs his travels as soon as possible. He needs to start spamming those marches. He is getting there. Yeah, around minute 13. Should be not too far away, but... Oof.
They got the tier 1 mid. Looks like a bottom tower is going to get denied by mid 1, so no extra gold for Liquid for now. They really need that extra gold to get those core items online.
Yeah, but look at them. They're constricting them like a snake. You can't get out.
Oh, there's a lot of people.
Oh, he's ready to go, but there indeed are a lot of Liquid beating down on him. But Zai, does he have backup?
No.
He has sticks, and he's
running.
He has people coming.
He's got a divine favor. That's all he needs. Huh? I mean, that's Zai just walking into the middle of 4 of Liquid's heroes, and they can't do anything about it. Just how far ahead Secret are. These timings continuing to be absolutely ridiculous for mid 1. This Blink Midas Bash has got to be one of the quickest we've seen in quite some time on an Ursa. And as you say, Liquid, they have a Tinker. This it's going to be the only thing they can really rely on to keep the game going. Is a miracle split push, but he's still not got those crucial items, the bots and the travels.
I'm gonna check the Twitch chat. Maybe they know something I don't.
Let's see, what's going on in the Twitch chat? This is one of those games where there ain't that.
I'm just gonna open up Twitch chat and ask them, like, guys, what's happening?
I'm expecting some liquid lols, probably. What's the first?
You know, if you're gonna type, that means that they are gonna think that the game is already
Zai 5-0. Oh, they're on 5-0. We're on 11-0. You scrubs.
11-0.
You don't even know what's gonna happen.
They don't even know.
Just got blown up by Nisha.
Yeah.
Puppy Mad Genius.
This is the worst game to be a supporter.
50-0.
50-0. Someone else is from the farther future than us.
Horsemen are drawing nearer. On leather steeds they ride. They've come to take your life.
Wow, beautiful, glorious way to put it.
Poetic.
What else we have?
Secret.
It does feel like Secret is giving Liquid a little bit of time to catch up, though.
No, I'm gonna meme Liquid more like LOL.
Oh my god, you put in the low quid in. I was thought there'd be some low quids actually in chat.
Oh.
That's normally is the go-to when Liquid are having a tough game.
Runes.
Oh, we got Lizard in the chat whilst casting.
Whilst multitasking, of course.
There's the Monk Caresses out. That's that's how it pretty much feels this game.
I'm
really,
getting
really
ha-has.
Can he interrupt it? No.
Right.
Wow.
I don't know, but this game is definitely looking hard. I'm gonna go away from the Twitch chat and back into the match, but honestly, what do they do? How do you come back? There's only one hero that can do it. It's Miracle's Tinker.
Miracle's Tinker.
He needs to bring... And you know what? I forgot. I said they have no catch. They do. Yapsor with Yagan... With the Cockle Ultimate.
The best catch in the game for Tinker.
Exactly. You break the trees, you catch the Tinker, you do everything with it. It's actually great. So they have it all. They even have an answer to the Tinker.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. With travels complete, and Secret is just taking some outer tower still, so I feel like Liquid, they can start thinking about their defense once Secret is knocking on high ground. Until then, they've got some time to get their items up. There's still a chance for them there, but it is definitely looking pretty rough with an 11k lead and an 11 kill lead. And tier 1, tier 2 towers dropping like flies.
Nice buff. We'll give GH some safety.
Run, GH.
Get yourself away from the scary horseman.
We haven't seen a Ravage yet either.
Oh, mid one's in. Couple of hits with his big old claws. Gets the kill. Mind control being dragged back. Does have a Ravage, so they'll be careful how much they poke at him. But that's a tier 2 tower in the mid lane falling at 17 minutes. I mean, Liquid, if Secret want to just be safe, they go down bottom. There's still a tier 1 and a tier 2 to claim there, so they can just even further cement the lead they have. But Tumberman is trying to desperately find space to get that Radiance online after the Midas. But as we say, this
is going to be a very low, one of the slowest Midas Radiances that we've seen on
don't you want to change the build then, like at some point? Is it still worth
then
going
you're sort of
for it?
accepting defeat anyway because you.
I think you don't change it any longer because.
You rely.
Oh, he's gonna find him. Yeah, he's got him. There's Nisha as well. He's gone.
Too late to save Miracle though.
Oh, but maybe they can get these 2 kills.
Yeah.
Looks
Liquid's
like
gonna get some kills. Aye.
All right.
All right.
Miracle, man. He meant to do that.
it was a bait.
It was a bait.
That is a lot of gold going the way of Team Liquid.
Yeah,
they
nice.
shrine up, smoke up, keep the momentum rolling. Can they find more? They used the Ravage for that though. That's most of their well, a bit of their damage anyway. They can maybe try to find the Absor.
Is under attack.
He doesn't have port. It's on cooldown. They know it.
He's just gonna get called. He's fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Kotal being recalled.
Yeah.
His spell got stolen, given to Chen, and he got recalled. Pretty good.
Dire's bottom tower.
One tower still standing for Liquid outside their base.
I mean, you see as well with the way they've been taking towers, and such Yapsor's going to have a very good time on the refresher orb.
Radiant's top tower.
The way they're cleaning up the money objectives on the map.
After Lance on Miracle. Is he gonna go for Dagger first? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So Dagger, then after Lance. I suspect Agnes afterwards. This was all the illusions and everyone, but he still needs time for that. He can definitely do a lot this game, but if he gets clipped by that Will-O-the-Wisp, he's just gone. Ursa building that axe too.
Yep.
Just going to make him feel even more invincible.
Yep, sort of defending the tower on the top lane, and whenever he's done with that, he can always get called back by the Chen.
Yeah, that's actually so strong. That combination is actually so strong.
Yeah.
You can always have a decent outpush with only position 4 committed to actually outpushing. It's so important that your supports, by the way, are the
Miss is already there.
That's going to be another kill.
That's
Miracle.
Yep.
They're actually catching him without much effort, to be honest.
Standing there.
He doesn't have a blink yet.
He does have a blink now.
Oh, he does?
He did have a blink.
All right.
He should have had it, right?
He did. He
Even there.
He definitely had it, yeah.
So that's very weird. It's not really Miracle-like.
I think
as you said, maybe he's still missing that 1%.
He's at 99%, yeah.
He is on 99, yeah.
Secret.
You can't go 99% versus I.
Stealing the Cardi, going high ground.
Oh, he had Shadowblade's eye. That's why he caught him, I suppose.
Saving Cardi from creeps.
Of course, with the new Chen, the Kai is super good, right? Because what the Divine Favorite gives, what, like double the bonus?
It was good before as well, but
yeah, sure,
right now it's definitely great.
Giving that buff to it makes it hit pretty hard.
And you can see the Lifestealer, like he farms, but he hides most of the time. And there's a reason why.
Then that's why.
The bear is there, and the bear solos him.
You couldn't even do anything.
Yeah. What can you do? You just get perma-bashed.
Yeah.
All right. So now what? It's just buying time? Maybe trying to catch or trying to use Miracle as bait once again?
I mean, that's an option.
I mean, even if they, even if they don't catch Miracle at this point, they can just push and force high ground way harder than Liquid can respond to, because of they're 17k ahead.
Yeah. I mean, this map is Secret's playground.
And I think a lot of it was that the draft, that final pick from Poppy going for that Ursa, made it so that suddenly the Tide could no longer have a lane where he's going to crush the carry. Like he had, mind control. All he could do is farm. He could skip the creeps, but that just opened up the possibility that they have so many free lanes. Like Secret had 3 lanes that they were set up to excel in, and they played them perfectly.
There you go.
That CK lane definitely. I don't know if they even expected that CK lane to go that well, honestly.
Yeah.
You expect to win it, perhaps, but that was just a disaster
that was a trash
for Liquid, yeah.
And we've seen how Puppy, when he tries new things, they can be incredibly hit or miss, and this is an example of it. He's done something different here, and it's crushing Liquid, you know, TI7 winners.
They lost to that CK yesterday with NIP. They thought about it and perfected it, or at least improved it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen two games today where offlane CK is bam.
Yeah.
Infested Tide with a Ravage.
Oh, look at Mibble, it's like 22 minutes, he has a nullifier as well as a bash. Like, this guy is so farmed.
You have to believe.
They can find CK maybe, he's close. Never mind, he's running away from him.
If they were in the pit, then perhaps this could be a good fight for Liquid, but this smoke is just gonna be, yeah. This Infest as well. I don't know if you can, they want to try, they want to find a fight.
They need to try.
Yeah.
Right? Smoke for Secret as well? Or did they just
they can commit only the PA and Ursa in the pit, and they're gonna take it so fast. They have the Desolator. And the Fury swipes, obviously. Is Refresher completed on Kotl? He's close, right?
Isn't it?
If he didn't complete already.
And, you know, just saying the money that they were getting from all the towers that they've taken. And there's more from it there. Now, Roshan again going Secret's way with ease. Aegis on PA. As Nisha also just about to hit that level 18, so that maxed crit going to truly hurt those members of Liquid that he jumps upon.
Yeah, Radiance complete and a mech. That mech is basically one crit from Zai. You can heal that one crit up.
Well, I mean, even if
that's it. Even if that, yeah.
Zai is
at this point.
Silver Edge on CK, that means you can get rid of the Kraken shell, right? Of the Tide?
Yeah, well, and it makes the slot more efficient, more stats.
Yeah, more stats, I think.
Get it slightly longer to sneak around.
And it would disable Feast as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that Aegis, we do have Liquid gearing up for a fight as well.
They just want to try, I think. Liquid just wants to try one more time, I suppose, because they just infested versus Aegis Cheese.
Yeah.
And they're gonna smoke up, apparently, but I mean, this is borderline madness.
Yeah. I mean, if they do that, you can feel their desperation in this game.
I mean, who do you kill in that Ravage with Radiance? I guess if everything is good, you have a lot of magic damage. From Jakiro, from Earth Spirit, so it is possible.
Oh,
but
maybe.
It's very hard.
Zai's walking high ground, and there is...
Kuro with the ice pad.
Yep, Infest.
Yeah, not even Ravage is needed for this kill, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice pickup.
See, it's possible.
It's possible, but I mean, Zai is playing recklessly, honestly.
Yeah, he's just walking
He's
alone.
just walking there alone. He just...
No backup.
Exactly. He didn't expect them to move out because they have Aegis Cheese, and he's thinking, alright, these guys are not gonna walk outside of their base. Alright, there's a Refresher on that Kotl. Yeah. Level 15 Kotl with Refresher, with 4 staff. Very strong. I guess they just respect Tinker D push, so they aren't really doing it.
They're waiting for a pickoff.
Yeah.
The entirety of Liquid looks to be smoking in the jungle wall. They're trying to team right as Miracle, I guess, who's never going to be really with the team. They are placing a deep ward there. Very aggressive. I'm not sure if they can be that aggressive. They're going to have to get back to base to defend soon.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What can they do to hold back this sort of push?
Zai is coming as well.
Nisha also benefits a lot from that Chakra Magic.
But dude, look how hard the cart hit. Look at those hits from the Siege Creep with a Divine Favor on it. It's just taking down the tier 3 on its own.
Yeah.
Bam!
Got him.
Dire's top tower.
That's really ridiculous.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now there's racks exposed. Secret, they're in, and Liquid, what can they do to put a stop to this? Miracle will start to lay down the rockets. They do get the Will of the Wisp. Second one has been refreshed. He's going to lay it down. He's going to pull back the other two. His mind control's dead. Kuro and Zai diving in. As Kuro's dead. 2 out on Liquid. Secret taking the top racks. as it really does feel there is very little Liquid can do to change the outcome of this game. The ult comes out from Zai. Matumbaman just melts. Dieback from the Earth Spirit. Matumbaman's dead.
Oh.
They've got a Ravage.
Oh, man.
They will
Martin
pop the Aegis on Nisha. They will kill Zai. Morris path down. Can they really go a second time? I don't think so, because mid one's in. Rips apart Kuroki.
It's just one lane. Can they get more? Yeah,
I think so. As long as you have some vision on Tinker. You can just see him, dagger him.
Buy him. Look at it. Look at the damage. Buy him.
That's amazing.
Kaboom.
Listen, you pick Chan. Man, this is just that's just stupid. That's just stupid.
Look at it.
That's
yes, yes.
Look at that. Look at that card go. Oh my goodness.
Imagine having alacrity on it as well.
Did you see how they ping it? They are they don't even believe it.
Kuro's like, right, next game we're first picking Chen. Look at that shit.
You get Invoker with alacrity. The Carti is the hero now.
Oh my goodness.
That's some terrifying stuff.
Yeah.
That's 2 lanes of racks. 20-4, 29k gold. At what point are we gonna have Liquid throw in the towel? Do you feel like they still have a chance? They feel like they still have a chance.
They still kill some heroes sometimes. Like they have
killed 4.
They do kill some heroes sometimes.
How many times has Zai died? Like
3 times.
4 deaths. He's been 3 of the 4.
I think they've been 3, yeah.
They've killed Zai. They have killed Zai.
3 deaths on Zai, 1 on PA.
Yeah. On PA. That was early on, wasn't it?
Usual secret game, Zai feeding a bit, you know, but...
They also got the Aegis.
It's all part of the plan, so yeah. 29k, 29 minutes in. Liquid, they're holding on.
Hello!
Oh, 1 dagger.
The Dragon
and up die.
Playing support against a fat PA is the worst feeling in the world.
Definitely.
Even if you're not directly targeted, you're still going to have daggers flying at you and dying in 1 hit. It's very frustrating.
I mean, they all feel like supports right now. It's not like playing this versus this PA, you feel like Crystal Maidens.
What do you do if you're Liquid? I mean, so they're almost sadly thinking about the next game.
Yeah, definitely.
Thinking about the next game.
Just discussing which hero to ban. Do we ban this PA? Do we ban the Chen? Do we ban the CK? Do we ban all 3?
I think you ban the Chen out of them, to be honest. I think he was
what
such a crucial part of keeping that top lane alive.
You just counter the CK with something, I suppose, but just counter him low.
Actually, banning the Chen in 2019, but you have to. I think the way that they played it, I think
is it the Chen that you
worked it out,
or the CK?
I think CK. I think the CK. Yeah. I don't know if there are any heroes that benefit from Chen as much as CK on that lane. Like Kotal and Chen, they worked so well, but they were basically CK buffers, right? You buff his cooldown on the crit. It made a lot of sense. Well, you're not gonna find anyone there, but that was a nice attempt. And he was recalled, so whatever. Still didn't buy that Aghanos. He had it queued up for ages now.
Oh.
There
Tidehunter is on the high ground and Ursa on the low ground. They find each other, and this Ursa, Will-O-Wisp helping out. Ursa, he's alive, he pops BKB.
Mid-one's more than fine. He's going to turn, and they're going to kill everybody. As Liquid try for one last gank, as it seemed.
After this, I think you're kind of feeling really bad.
Yeah. Somebody get the admin to type GG. It's getting a little too much now.
All right, there's a lot of... there's Miracle. Miracle is going to defend this.
1v5.
Wait,
1v5.
Was the admin of this game Snit? He's loving this right now. He's loving this. He's like, oh, great gasming.
Yeah. Back in the meta.
Wow.
Probably back in the game.
One of the worst games
dropping items. He just dropped the Scalp Asher on the floor.
One of the best games Secret's had in a while as well.
And versus Liquid.
Absolute utter dominance.
Yeah. Don't GG out, we're gonna take your throne, we don't care.
Yeah.
Send the Carty in to finish
GG,
it.
well played.
Where is the GG?
No, there's no.
There's no GG.
There we go.
But
Yeah,
Nisha is the first one to call it, though.
That's kind of rude.
Well,
but
the Ancient's down, innit?
The Ancient stuff.
Oh, dear, Liquid. A tough one there.
I'll be the first to say I was expecting this outcome all along.
You did predict it.
I wasn't expecting it to be that dominant, though.
We couldn't have been more wrong. That's probably the most wrong we've
I am
ever
once
been.
again at the same amount of points as Owen.
I'll catch up
Go me.
eventually.
But that game was so dominant. But surely that was just an outdraft.
I mean, I don't know. It was an outdraft, sure.
Liquid didn't get to play that game. We didn't really...
No, they got crushed on the lanes.
The
I think
lanes
that CK has to go.
Yeah.
I think that CK, I think it's CK. Kotal and Chen were great. Kotal plus CK is great, but is Kotal plus anything else as great as Kotal plus CK? So why ban out Kotal and, no, just break the combo somehow.
I mean, that was. I mean, sure, like, it was a very good draft, but I think you have to attribute a lot of that just down to the fact that Liquid just didn't play very well as well. Like, sure, an outdraft can only do so much. Can it mean a 40k lead at like 30 minutes
I mean,
without there being some bad play involved? No. Liquid just hadn't got a clue how to play against this draft, and it really showed. Literally nothing good happened here for Liquid. This was the secret show through and through.
Let's see if they can do that again. Or if we're going to have a third game. Let's find out after the break for Game 3 of Liquid versus Secret.